So Resident Evil Requiem releases next month, and soon after that release, we'll probably be getting a remake of one of the previous games. I'm excited for any remake in the future. It doesn't really matter to me which one gets chosen. I'll briefly talk about every game I personally want the most. So let me know down in the comments which game you're most excited for to be remade. I should mention that I haven't played Resident Evil Outbreak yet. I just never had the chance to. But I'm sure it could be an awesome remake because there's multiplayer and shit, and I heard that Alyssa Ashcroft is from Outbreak Files, right? And Alyssa Ashcroft is the mother of the main character in Resident Evil Requiem. So I can understand why people would say Outbreak would be getting a remake soon, since Alyssa's daughter is in Resident Evil Requiem. I'm just get straight into it. I'm gonna go from like least wanted to most wanted remake. Right? We're gonna have like 5 options, right? So my pick for number 5, I'm just throw it out here. Hold on, before you get angry. Before you're angry, hear me out. We need a redo of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. But hold on, we can get a redo of 3 Nemesis maybe after all the other ones got the remake. Listen, I played both the versions of Resident Evil 3, original and remake. The original is very good, but when I played the remake, I didn't hate it, right? The remake was fun, but it's too short. It's too short. Like, I beat the game in like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours. Okay, that's over-exaggerating it. I beat the game in like max 6 hours. My only 3 complaints about the game is that Nemesis doesn't really have that freedom he used to have in the original. Nemesis turns into like a stupid dog monster too fast. And it's too short. Like, Nemesis should have appeared whenever he wanted. Like, I should be able to take a piss and Nemesis would not give a flying fuck and just bust down the door. I just don't understand why they would like nerf Nemesis that way. Nemesis should be an asshole. He should have been a stronger, faster Mr. X. Which he is, but he's not that much of a nuisance, in my opinion. But that's really the only issue I have with the remakes. You could say Jill's character's annoying. I mean, I don't really have that issue with her. I mean, she's cool, I guess. But I still enjoyed the remake because it's still Resident Evil. I mean, it feels like a DLC to Resident Evil 2 remake, but it is what it is. I don't hate the game. I think it was good for what it was. But I think it could have been amazing for what it should have been. If they ever redo 3 Nemesis, don't cut out any content. Refine the maps. Like, make Raccoon City bigger. Right? A lot of people are mad that they cut out the clock tower. I'm kind of neutral about the clock tower. I don't think... When I played the original, it wasn't anything special to me. Right? I guess they could have made it better. More scary in the remake. Like, they should have made it better. Like, cutting it out completely was stupid. I'll admit that. But let's redo Resident Evil 3. Don't cut out anything out. Let Nemesis do whatever he wants. And just make the game longer in general. It's too streamlined for Resident Evil game. Okay, number 4. Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 already has a remake from like 2002. A lot of people are on the side that the game doesn't need one. It's already perfect, yada yada yada. But like, why not? I mean, I don't see why not, man. I mean, I didn't play the original Resident Evil 1. I played the 2002 remake, and I have no desire to play the original, to be honest. It's really fun, and the game looks really good for a 2002 game. But to be honest, I cannot see why you can't get a remake. Like, I am very curious and excited to play the original in a different light. Like, unless you just cut out 40% of the game, or like do some like stupid shit with it, I don't think Resident Evil 1 is a dangerous option. I mean, I'd buy it day 1, to be honest, but I pre-ordered that shit. The reason why this is number 4 because it already has a remake, and I think all the other games should get a chance to get a remake first before we go back to 1 and 3. I understand that most people think it doesn't need a remake, but like, if they remake the games, it's not like the originals are going away. 2002 remake is still on Steam, and the original is still on GOG. I would not be upset if this is the Resident Evil game next to Night for remake. Just don't cut out anything from the game. Just make it, I don't know, like add third person or something, better graphics, maybe update some puzzles here and there, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Don't touch anything else. Game is already phenomenal. The puzzles are already good. The runbacks are a little annoying, but that's the magic of the game. The map, don't mess with the map. The map is amazing. The map is one of the best maps in Resident Evil. The mansion, masterpiece. Just keep it that way. Not remove shit. So number 3, I'm gonna do Resident Evil 0. I hope this game gets a remake. Remaking this game will make it 100 times better, guaranteed. I did not really enjoy it that much when I played it, but they had good ideas on paper. But in actual gameplay, I think it sucks. Controlling 2 characters at once and then swapping back and forth, it's irritating. It's exhausting. Cut that shit out, man. When they redo the game, I genuinely hope they add co-op to the game. Listen, you can keep like the what would you call it? The traditional aspect of like swapping back and forth. That's fine. You can keep it for like, I don't know, the players who are like die-hard Resident Evil 0 fans. But add co-op, man. I guarantee you, I don't think most modern players would receive this like kind of system where you control 2 characters at once. Well, not at once. You have to swap back and forth. I don't think most modern players will receive that very well. And I honestly hope there's co-op, because playing this game with a friend, playing any game with a friend, you're more likely to enjoy it. And I just don't see like why not. Like a lot of people are like, no, this ruins the magic of the game, but the magic of the game sucks. Just because it has magic doesn't mean it's good. Like, I'm sorry, that shit is trash. Make the game 2-player. Let you play with a friend. It'll be a whole different experience. It'll be actually fun. I promise you, if the remake requires you to control 2 characters but can't play co-op with a friend, it won't be received very well. Unless you're a die-hard Resident Evil fan. But 2 players, updated graphics, that's all you have to do. And you got yourself a way better game. That's it. Make the eliminators actually fightable. Like, those monkeys are too broken. Maybe that's why the game feels a little bit dragged out, because those guys are annoying as hell. And that's all you really have to do for Resident Evil 0. There's not much what you have to do. I think the pacing of the game is fine. That's really it. Okay, number 2. Number 2 and 1, you could probably swap them, and it wouldn't even matter to me. But I'm going to put Resident Evil 5 in the slot. It's probably one of the most anticipated remakes of the series right now. I am so ready for it, dude. Resident Evil 5 remake with multiplayer. It's about to be fucking... Game is going to be so much fun with RE Engine multiplayer, man. I cannot wait for it. I hope the game gives the game a whole different look. But, dude, if you don't have a friend to play the original Resident Evil 5, please let me know if you have the patience. Like, if you don't have any patience, right, don't play this game. It's not the most fun if you have the AI with you. But let me rip into this game real quick. I think the controls of Resident Evil 5 is so unbelievably dog doo-doo shit. Like, the original Resident Evil 4 was playable because I had this mod that fixed the controls, so it was enjoyable, right? But for 5, there was no fixes, dude. The controls in 5 are just so fucking bad. They are so bad. I had more fun playing with tank controls. I got used to the tank controls really quickly. Like, at some point, it was like I could play these old games like at the back of my hand, right? But I could never get used to 5. Maybe that's just me. Chapter 3 and 4 are one of the worst sections I ever played in Resident Evil. I don't think there was any part in any other Resident Evil game that was worse than Chapter 3 and 4. The tribal villages and this like underground temple map, bro, it's so bad. It's so goddamn dragged out. It's so bad. Anyway, fix the Chevy AI for people who wants to play solo and shit, and keep the multiplayer Capcom. Do not remove it. If Capcom does not fuck everything up, this game could be one of the best remakes. I cannot wait to play this game without like the cucumber filter all over my screen and the shitty ass controls. Alright, number 1 is Code Veronica. Code Veronica has the potential to be, if not the best remake in my opinion, even better than 4 remake. This game would definitely benefit from a redo. I don't know why, but the controls of Code Veronica feels all kinds of wrong. Like, tank controls was never an issue until like Code Veronica. Like, there's something wrong with the controls in Code Veronica. I just can't describe how. It's also kind of difficult. I think Code Veronica and Zero is probably the hardest Resident Evil games on standard for like just like a regular casual player. They also need to remake the bosses in Code Veronica. The tyrant on the plane is such a dickhead, bro. That you cannot convince me that the tyrant fight wasn't made for Resident Evil 3. What the hell? Resident Evil 3, where you have the dodge mechanic. That tyrant, his attacks are just outrageous. Like, the final boss of Code Veronica is also kind of a stinker. Big bug fly around, shoot with rail cannon, and that's it. What else? Steve, that one Steve fight where he gets infected and he turns like this guy named Hulk. That shit is so hard. That boss is so hard, bro. I had to cheese it. I had to cheese it. But yeah, Code Veronica would be an insane remake to have. I think Code Veronica, like the map, like the entirety of the map, is one of my favorites. I think that's. But honestly, I think it makes the most sense to remake Code Veronica first and then 5. Because most modern players don't know the relationship between Chris and Wesker. So it'd be weird to drop 5 and it'll seem like Chris is like manhunting Wesker down for no reason. But yeah, if you agree or disagree, or having a different list of options, please let me know down in the comments. I love any feedback. Just keep it civil and friendly. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.